What's up guys? Welcome back to David's Feed. We're heading off to Spain in a week's time to film more videos for the coming months. This is really exciting, but means we have a 2-week gap in videos. I made this video so that we still have weekly content coming for you guys. It's worth mentioning now that while in Spain, we will be constantly updating our Patreon with finds and behind the scenes footage, so head on over there if you want to see that. Link is in the description. Today's video is going to be a top 5 countdown of David and I's favourite finds and moments from our Thailand 2020 expedition, so sit back and enjoy the show. Announcement time. We felt happy enough with our first line of merch to launch new designs, starting with this large-eyed pit viper Trimeresurus Macrops t-shirt, now available from the link in the description. Make sure you make a story post on Instagram when yours arrives and tag David's Feed, and David will share it to his story. Alright, let's go. Back on the hunt, we navigated our way upstream, checking all the rock cracks and streamside vegetation for that iconic flash of red and black. Soon, we reached the base of an extremely loud waterfall. Through the mist it was creating, I saw a confusing mixture of red on the rocks on the opposite bank. I wasn't sure what I was looking at, so David came to take a closer look. And then it dawned on us what we just found.
Alright, so we've just found something really incredible.
Truly incredible.
We found 2 red-headed kraits in the process of mating. I'm gonna sneak up and see if I can grab a photo of them.
Make sure you shout, boss, because it's loud here.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna
really
creep
loud.
up as well. We're trying not to disturb them. We've been very, very careful. But just over here, I'll just show you where they're locked first. And there's one. And the one on the right is pretty big as well. You can see the head down there. We have found what we're actually looking for this whole time.
Yes. And 2 of them at that.
2 of them. And this is the rarest of all the kraits by a long shot that you get in this part of Thailand. You can see that David is really wants to capture this, but we're trying just to keep our distance. I'm going to zoom in to show you the amazing head of the one, where they're locked in mating, and then the head of the second one is hidden in there. The one on the left seems much more shy than the one on the right, but wow, what an incredible observation. Look, this one's... The one on the left seems to be easily spooked.
Yeah, the one on the left, the small one, would probably be the male, and this large one over here, I'm guessing is the female.
And this is your first time seeing this species,
yeah,
right, David?
Yeah, first time.
And I took the guys to this spot specifically to see this species. I'd seen 3 here in the past, which is insane, and apparently this place is probably the best place on earth to find these, because I just brought that to a total of 5 on our first night of searching. I mean, I don't believe it. And they're mating. We didn't just find 1, 2 mating. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say.
Nothing is better than when you set out to find something and you actually accomplish it. Tropical forests like those in Thailand are so biodiverse that locating a particular species can sometimes take weeks of searching, or even longer. We would have been more than happy just seeing 1 of these in all the time we searched, but seeing 2 on the first night and recording such an observation was even more incredible. I couldn't believe it. Surely one of the best moments of our trip, and one we will never forget. Just like this next one.
David, please can you just describe what just happened?
So we were just walking along the road. I spot a large male Hagen's pit viper.
Okay, let me get this one on camera first. There you see. Big male Hagen's pit viper.
And then Rupert was just in here photographing it and stuff, and we were about to turn on the camera, and I was about to go in there and catch it, and then we nearly step on.
I literally am this close to putting my foot on.
Here is a juvenile Sumatran pit viper, Trimeresurus sumatranus, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the first record of the species.
The first
in the
proper
country.
record. The first, like, there's been rumors of like pictures taken by rangers up in these hills, but this is confirmed, like the first one in Thailand.
This is insane.
And I just can't, I'm just speechless. I can't even describe how incredible it is.
The first record of Trimerosaurus sumatranus in Thailand, and also the first one I've ever found in my life. I'm like literally shaking of joy.
I can't believe what we just found. I'm right, we went, how long were we walking tonight? Hours.
Like hours, yeah.
Hours of horrible hiking.
Hours of nothing. I was like, in my mind, beginning to give up of finding anything cool today. And now we just found 2 of our targets within like 2 minutes of each other.
And I mean, this was like a major, was like our big target, right? But
yeah.
we didn't really think we were gonna find it.
Yeah,
like,
I did not expect. Look at this.
We asked all the rangers if they'd seen it as well.
And they said no, they've never seen it.
Unlike our usual videos, when we found these snakes, we didn't know what to do. We were completely overcome with excitement and just stood around taking close-up pictures and videos in absolute awe. It was only when Chris returned that we finally got back to filming properly.
This one is super cute. I was hoping we'd get an adult of this, because when they're large they're just a lot prettier, but considering it's the first record of the species in the country, I'm more than happy. Hello. Oh, look at him opening his mouth a little bit.
Oh, wow. He does not like your ugly face.
Keep watching as things get very exciting very quickly.
Okay, I'm rolling.
Alright, so this is a monocled cobra, one of the snakes we were really hoping to find. He was just coming up on this curve here, and I spotted him just in the little ditch next to the road.
Oh wow, it's huge.
Really fired up as well.
Wow.
Look at that. He's making that loud hissing noise to try and intimidate me. Beautiful snake, really big one too. Usually they're not this big. I've seen them before, but the ones I caught previously were a lot smaller.
Same. I've only seen, like, this is the largest one I've ever seen in Trang.
Wait, let me just turn off the ignition of the bike real quick so we don't kill our battery.
Oh wow. So, what do you think of that, man?
This is amazing.
I need to steady my hands, I'm still shaking.
Yeah.
And Cobra is probably one of the best snakes to handle, right?
Yeah, I think we've got some company. I hear some motorbikes pulling up. Oh.
And along with the...
Look at that.
He just spat venom. He just spat. Yeah.
Oh wow, look at this.
He just spat.
Zoom in on my pants before it dries up. You can see this U shape of venom right on my pants here. Just as we were speaking about it, that some monocled cobras do have the ability to spit.
And that's the first time I've ever seen that.
I've seen it a few times before with captive specimens, but never in the wild.
Wow. Okay, just careful of your face, all right? Yeah. That was a little bit unexpected.
That definitely was.
Okay, so I just spotted, as we were going down to release a snake.
So we were just down here to release the snake, and Rupert shouted, "Snake, snake!" And we saw this massive snake bolting off through the bushes.
And I chased it by the stream. David cleverly went round the other side.
Yeah,
it shot back out.
And you were like searching on the other side, and I just saw it like sneaking past. So
And
I sprinted.
so what is it, man?
This is a keeled rat snake, Tyus carinata. Now this is actually the largest colubrid in the world. They reach up to nearly 4 meters in length. Very impressive snakes. They're commonly mistaken for king cobras, which is actually what I thought it was for a split second.
Wow, that's a cool snake, man.
Very, very defensive, as you can see.
They launch for your face, these guys.
And at this size, they have a really impressive striking range too. You can see, you can just they can just flick around and nearly get me in the face.
How big would you say this is? About 2.2, 2.3 meters maybe?
This is, I would say, yeah, about 2, maybe even 2.5 meters.
Wow.
You can see how he's flaring up his neck like that as a defense display to show that bright patterning in between the scales.
And right towards your face as well.
What an impressive snake.
And a very different temperament to the keelbacks we were just handling.
Yeah, definitely. Woohoo. Definitely a very striky snake.
Oh, what a beast!
Truly amazing. It's always like when you least expect it. We were just walking down to release the snakes.
And I saw it dropping out of a tree onto the ground. I just see this massive snake, and from that moment it was like full panic mode snake catching.
Yeah.
So tell me some interesting stuff about this snake, man. What does it eat?
Well, yeah, these feed on all sorts of stuff, but a large part of their diet, they'll also eat other snakes actually. Monitor lizards, small ones, rodents, all kinds of stuff. They're very large, powerful hunters. And they're very active hunters too. They don't really ambush a lot. They'll actually use their great eyesight to spot and chase down their prey.
And these guys have been known to eat king cobras.
Yeah, these will readily feed on anything they can catch and kill, including venomous snakes such as king cobras. I'm still like shaking from finding this.
Amazing. Let me get a look at that.
Huge head. You can definitely see why people think these are king cobras.
And these guys get a lot bigger than this, don't they?
Yeah, this isn't even as large as they get, although it's already a very large snake, but they can reach well over 3 meters, sometimes even pushing 4.
Yeah, I think the largest ones recorded were a little over 4 meters long.
Yeah.
All right, we're rolling.
So this snake right in front of me here was our target for the area. This is what we came here to find. You may not necessarily recognize what it is immediately, and that's because this species in the area here has a very unusual color and pattern, not at all like they are in any other part of Thailand. This is actually a Malayan or blue krait, Bungarus candidus. Which is by far the most toxic land snake in Thailand. It's said that even with antivenom, about 50% of bites turn out to be fatal. So this is definitely a snake that, despite it being relatively calm right now, I don't want to take any chances with, and I'm going to be very alert at all times to make sure I don't slip up.
Yeah, and this snake is said to kill the most people in Thailand now.
Yeah, it used to be the Malayan pit viper, but antivenom for the Malayan pit viper is very readily available in almost all of the hospitals now, and it's very effective, whereas this, even with antivenom, there's still a very fair chance that you're going to die. You can tell that it's definitely a krait by the enlarged hexagonal scales along the spine, which is a telltale sign that it's a krait and not one of the mimics. That was close. Alright, so he's getting a little bit jumpy and agitated now. So we're gonna release him. Just here we got some footage, we got video, photos. Yeah, awesome snake, super happy to have found this. Definitely really awesome. We're gonna just, before he gets too agitated, we're gonna let him go right here where he's gonna be able to hunt for water snakes. They love these rocky stream habitats. So yeah, we're just gonna let him go on his way.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to drop it a like to show us and leave a comment telling us what moment was your favourite. As always, massive shout out to our patrons on screen now. We appreciate your support so much. Peace.